Okay, students, continuing ahead, reaction with metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonate. The fifth property of acids, as we discussed, they produce brisk effervescence of carbon dioxide gas. So this carbon dioxide gas is produced in this equation when passed through the lime water. When this CO2 gas is passed through lime water, then following reactions are observed. Why we are doing these things? Because for testing of CO2 gas, that gas is evolving during the reaction of acid with metal carbonates is CO2. So for the confirming of presence of carbon dioxide, we are doing this test. So this CO2 gas, the gas evolved in this reaction when passed through the lime water. So what we observe that when CO2 gas passed through the lime water turns milky. Lime water turns milky. Why it is turns milky? Due to the formation of white PPTs, white precipitates of calcium carbonate. Okay. So lime water is what? Calcium hydroxide. So when CO2 gas is passed through calcium hydroxide, COH2, what we observe that CaCO3, which is insoluble in water due to the insoluble nature of calcium carbonate, it comes out as white PPT and the lime water turns milky. So this reaction is observed when CO2 gas is passed through the lime water. One more thing, very important, if excess of CO2 gas, okay, if excess of CO2 gas is passed through the lime water, what we observe that the white precipitate forms of calcium carbonate turns into soluble salt of calcium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, so when excess of CO2 gas passed through the lime water, the white PPT of calcium carbonate dissolve due to the formation of calcium hydrogen carbonate. Look at here what happened. This is important reaction for competitive exams. Look at here. So CO2 gas when passed through the lime water, it is giving white PPT of what? Calcium carbonate. And when excess of CO2 gas is passed through the same solution, the products are what? CaCO3 and H2O. These are the products. In this product, if extra CO2 gas is passed, what we observe that this convert into soluble salt of calcium bicarbonate or calcium hydrogen carbonate. Then this is soluble. So these are the two observations made when CO2 gas is passed through the lime water. Okay. Next property, reaction with base. So when acid react with base, these are the two opposite nature chemicals, acid and base. So when acid reacts with base, acid neutralize base. Okay. In maths, what happened? अपोजिट साइंस कैंसिल हो जाते ना, तो वैसे ही टू opposite chemicals we have acid and base. So when acid and base reacts, they neutralize each other, okay, and due to the neutralization of acidic or basic character, this reaction is called neutralization reaction. Okay, so repeating, when acid reacts with base, acid react with base, so they neutralize one another, and when they neutralize one another, what they form? They form salt and water, and this reaction is called neutralization reaction. For example, let's just take an acid, hydrochloric acid, HCl, and a base, NaOH. When they react, they give NaCl. Look at this, Cl, Na. NaCl, and what remains? HOH. So they give H2O, a salt and water. So always acid and base react, they nullify the overall properties of acidic and base, and they give salt and water, called neutralization reaction. Okay. Now next property is reaction with metal oxide. So when acid reacts with metal oxide, what is the first property in chemical reaction? We discuss reaction with metal. So metal oxide are basic in nature. Okay, in chapter 1 we have talked already. So metal oxide are basic in nature. Okay, so what we are saying, metal oxide are base, and we are discussing the reactions of acid, and just now we discuss acid and base react to give salt and water, that means they neutralize. So similarly metal oxides are base, so the same reaction we observe when metal oxides reacts with acid, they give salt and water. So metal oxide plus acid gives neutralization reaction product, salt and water. Let's just take example, Na2O, okay, RMgO plus acid HCl, we get NaCl plus H2O. Question is not balance, make it balance. So we'll take 2 HCl so that we get the products according to it. Okay. Similarly, MgO plus HCl, what we get? MgCl2. The valency of magnesium is 2, and H2O. Again we need to balance the equation. MgCl2 and H2O. Now next and last property, corrosive nature. Acid when fall down on organic matter, suppose on skin, then it burns, it causes holes, wounds. Okay, so acids are highly corrosive in nature, it can burn organic substance. For example, in a watch glass we have cotton. Okay, now pour few drops of acid over here on cotton. So if we add few drops of acid, so what we observe, that the cotton gets burned. So this is called corrosive nature of acid. Okay, this is this reaction you can see when acid fall down on marble. Okay, so marble gets destroyed. Similarly, wood or on hand or skin, that might be heard about acid attack. So it's highly corrosive. All mineral acids, all mineral acids your strong acids are highly corrosive. Okay, so this is done. Properties of acids. Few important points to be noted here. If a person is suffering from acidity due to overeating, okay, पार्टी में गए, बहुत ज़्यादा खा लिया, ठीक है, अब एसिडिटी का प्रॉब्लम हो गया, एसिडिटी का प्रॉब्लम हो गया, so what we supposed to do, we can suggest him to take baking soda. Okay, baking soda is what beta? It's NaHCO3, sodium hydrogen carbonate is a baking soda. So if a person who is suffering from acidity and if he take baking soda, so what happened? HCl plus NaHCO3, it gives NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. You can see the excess of acid is neutralized due to the basic character of baking soda, and the person will relieve from acidity. Okay, so this we can suggest in case of indigestion or acidity. So this is done. Properties of acid. Any question?